Greetings and thank you for joining us for the 15th episode of the Young Justice Review on DC Animation with Spencer and Friends. This is an LMG Podcast Production. Today, I'm joined by a dear friend.
Hello, everyone.
Cassidy is joining me today. Cassidy, I'm so glad you're here.
So happy to be here today.
I'm glad. These are some of the episodes I wanted you to see.
These are
Like,
some great ones.
whenever I chose you for this review, these are some of the episodes I was excited about, and
Mm,
especially because you grew an attachment to some first
someone?
season stuff. Yeah, so I couldn't wait to get to season two,
Mm.
because I knew you'd have feelings.
Oh yeah,
So
there's
I
some there.
appreciate I appreciate you for joining us on this journey through DC animation. Today, we will be reviewing season two, episodes three and four. So, season three. I'm sorry, episode three,
Cool.
Alienated. We open in Metropolis, where G. Gordon is on his show, talking that shit, and Bibbo is running away from Bumblebee and Blue Beetle. The real Bibbo clocks him, and a Krolatian jumps out and jumps into the sewers and is able to escape with the help of my nigga Black Manta. Zeta Squad returns to Earth and reports what they know. Martian Manhunter is interrogating the Krolatian that they captured on Earth, but it's taking too long. So Miss Martian takes a few seconds and finds out everything that Krolatian knows, and that they have a base on Melina Island. A squad makes its way there, and a fight breaks out. My nigga Black Manta is actually Calderon. A bomb is placed, and everyone evacuates. Superman attempts to get the Krolatians out, but they don't trust him and they keep shooting at him. So the bomb goes off, and my nigga Black Manta gets an official seat at the table with the light. The 16-hour Justice League members make their way to Rimbor to stand trial. And that's the episode.
Yep.
So I feel like I kept that synopsis pretty tight,
Yes.
but yeah,
Yeah.
there are a lot of things that happen in this episode.
It's a packed episode.
Ah, ah,
I'll bet.
we learned some things.
Yeah.
So we open with your favorite, just Tim Curry going.
Right off what a great start to the whole, right when that started, I was like, oh man, we're about to
Yeah,
have a time.
it's gonna be a time. Like anytime G Gordon is, because G Gordon is coming for everybody.
Oh yeah.
So yeah,
Letting it rip.
he's talking that shit, and we see that two people walk into Bibbo's place.
Hmm.
And Bibbo's one of those like side characters who's in a lot of Superman things.
Hmm.
But yeah, they walk into Bibbo's place and he's like, sit anywhere you like, and then he sees him and he's like, oh shit. And then he like jumps through a tiny little window. And I was like, oh, I know
Whoop,
what this means.
that's not him.
It's not him. So, they get in their suits and they chase him, and I'm like, y'all should be able to catch him, but whatever. And then the real Bibbo comes out of nowhere and hits him with a one piece and is like, there's only one Bibbo.
There can only
There
be
can only be
one.
one. Yep. And the little Krolatian jumps out, and of course, perfectly placed with the sewer grate. Of
Oh yeah.
course, his ship was just waiting for him right there.
Convenient.
And then, yeah, he escapes into the ocean, and they're waiting for him. My fucking guy.
Me gay.
Yeah, my nigga Black Manta is there, ready for him, and just with a bunch of them. So obviously, they're working together. And then we see that the squad that was on Ran, they return and they, report the information. Adam Strange is like, hey, I've got a shield that can stop any more of them from coming here. We destroyed their ability to make moves on Ran. Turns out they paid off a guy to make things happen. And Gar is like, tell him about the 16 hours. Like, let's get to that. That's important.
Hmm.
So then we, get a little recap. 5 years ago, these six people went missing, and what they did, they went to Rimbor and announced in several alien languages, we are the Justice League
Tis
of
them.
Earth, and we are the baddest in the galaxy, in the land, in the universe, whatever.
Which, like, both of those things are right. It's just what they did with it.
Yeah, they just the rampage part.
That's the part.
But the Krollatans were like, oh,
Huh.
huh. Y'all probably got some stuff to steal then.
Hmm.
So, all right, cool. We'll just make our way to Earth. And so it's like, oh, look at the circle we just made. But, yeah. So after that, we see that Martian Manhunter is interrogating a Krillatan. He's like, he's been interrogating him for days now. And whenever McGann goes, McGann says to Superboy, like, you didn't have to come with me. And he was like, no, I think I did.
I feel like I gotta.
I think I did need to come with you on this one.
Yep.
And then Martian Manhunter is probably very calmly and humanely trying to ask questions.
As he does.
And then McGann is like, oh, this is taking too long.
Yep.
So she just gets in there. And the thing immediately knows. The thing was like, it just turns because it knows what's
It's
happening.
weird. Yeah.
And then uh she makes that thing catatonic and she's like, I have all of the information we need. And the way that Martian Manhunter looked at her,
Yeah.
I was like, ooh,
Yeah.
yeesh. That because he doesn't give that look.
No. No,
But yeah,
he's
that,
which yeah, it was one of those like, I don't even know how to feel about it because it's like we discussed like McGann's like got this whole extra she's a force clearly and like me seeing him do that I was like, "Oh, I wouldn't want him to look at me that way." But then I'm also like, "But does he know he can't really do anything?"
yeah, like
And so
all
all
he
he
can be
can
is
do
disappointed.
disappointed. Yeah, like I'm not upset, I'm not mad, I'm just disappointed. Except I'm both of those things.
Yeah, because yeah,
What
she
the hell?
she's putting these things she's not
Yes.
treating them like they're alive.
No.
Or
They're
she
not
is.
real to her.
And maybe this is just who she
Oh,
is now. Yep, that
gosh. Oh,
she's like they're villains, so fuck them. That's kind of where she lives.
which great contrast to what we get to later on with Superman. Like both of them, how they treat the same beings in this episode.
Yes.
Yeah.
And yeah, that I mean, it shows you the like what I like about it is that it makes Miss Martian her own character. Like it solidifies
She
her
is
as
very much who
something
she
else.
is.
Yeah.
Yes.
And also, this is I would like this to be abundantly clear.
Mm.
This is the show. Seeing her is what really made me understand how much of a problem Martian Manhunter could be if he wanted to.
Oh, that's what's great about him.
Yeah, like
And
that.
that's what's making him even better in this show for me is just like he's always been like a scary guy that I love, but I'm just like don't want to mess with. And now it's like no.
Yeah, you don't want those problems. Like
No.
again, this is the show where because I knew that Martian Manhunter had a bunch of powers and could kind of do a lot of stuff, but like this is the show is like, oh, he could be so much more dangerous
But he's just a
because
nice guy.
the thing is, whenever I grew up, I was watching Justice League, and the
Hmm.
problem is Justice League always had to nerf him
Hmm.
because if he was really himself, he could have ended a bunch of situations in a couple minutes. Like,
Hmm.
and so they kind of had to nerf him. They did the same thing to Storm in the X-Men show. Like they have to nerf the super powerful black people so that the episode can happen.
Hmm.
Otherwise, they're gonna solve it in seconds.
Immediately. Yep.
And again, this was the show where I was like, yeah, he's too much. Like Martians generally. Oh. So, yeah, I kind of like that she's doing this.
For an entertainment value, yes. But
Yeah,
oh my gosh.
it's kind of one of my favorite things. And it's one of the reasons I was like, I fucks with McGann 'cause she's getting things done. She's
Yeah.
getting answers.
Yeah.
And there are only a couple people that really know what's happening.
Hmm.
Superboy knows. Martian Manhunter probably knows.
There's no way he doesn't.
Yeah, but that's about it.
Yeah, it's not clicking.
Yeah, everybody else is just like, "Oh, great job.
Cool. Now
Yeah,
we know.
yeah,
I
glad you
wonder
got that
why
info."
that guy passed out in there, but cool.
Yeah, that thing is just drooling now.
Vegetative, but okay, cool.
Yeah,
We know what we need to know.
we know what we need to know. So thanks.
Yay.
So she says they have a base on Melina Island, so they send a squad and a squad.
The squad.
Yeah, like they send heavy hitters because they're like, no,
Plus
we're.
the Lagoon Boy.
Oh yeah. I
He's
mean, they
sexy.
needed a couple people in the water.
Eh.
I agree. Like Miss Martian can put gills on. That's fine.
Yeah, there are
Whatever.
options.
I mean, yeah. Yeah. So the fishman is back.
Mr.
And
Shikawada himself.
yes. And so, they get in the water. Yeah, they're, doing stuff. And Black Manta is just, noticing, like, oh, there's some intruders. And actually, we find out, I think, before this that it's Calder because he's
Yes, because
talking, and then yeah, he takes the head off, and he's like, "Thank you,
yes,
Father."
yes.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
and so Cassidy, I wish I had been there in real time whenever you saw this, but like, tell me about it.
First of all, there was a moment of pure joy, not relating to what was happening in the actual storyline.
But
Because
just
I
the
was just
fact that,
like, my guy's back. I've missed you. 2 episodes was too long. How dare you? They were trying to do things in the water and you weren't there. It was terrible. And then another moment of, but what are we doing with these guys?
oh, why are
Whose
you?
father? Um,
What are
but
we?
then, because of the attachment that I have formed, up until a certain point that we will get to in this episode, I was like, well, unfortunately, fortunately, I support Caldor's rights and wrongs.
Okay, I'm in Calder again, my fucking guy.
I love him.
And I loved Black Manta before I knew Calder. And then I find out that Calder is always like, oh yes, this is
Which
what
I
I'm,
don't know Black Manta.
and that's fine. But
I don't believe he ever popped up for me anywhere else. So
I would not be surprised. Like he's pretty strictly an Aquaman villain. And
that
so he's usually in Aquaman things or in like large group things. So like Legion of Doom type situations.
gotcha.
So yeah. But yeah, I when the first time I saw this again, it was I had to pause because I was like, "Oh shit, he has switched sides. Now I don't know how to feel because I'm Team Calder, and so I might be working for the light now. Like, am I? Do I want the light to win? Is that how I feel? Like,
How
had
I
to,
feel. Well, here's the my concern for
and I
myself.
like Black Manta, so all of it. I was like, and you're Black Manta? Yeah, I am conflicted.
First of all, I'd like to address real quickly. Black Manta does appear in Smallville briefly in an episode that does involve members of the Justice League, and he is sent after Aquaman. Um,
Okay.
so I have seen him. He just wasn't there long enough to register as anything. But my here's my concern's not even the right word because you know who I love so much, and he's a villain of villains.
Lex.
Lex.
Yeah.
And you know what's gonna probably end up happening? You know it's all right. I say that again, Calder also really upset me in this episode.
And we'll talk about it.
Unrelated to him being a bad guy.
Yeah, we'll talk about it.
But I'm like, I was thinking of that too. I was like, oh, I'm just happy when Lex is around. I don't even care what he's doing.
Yeah.
So, there's concerns here for
We're
my,
happy to see Calder,
oh,
honestly.
that's more than anything.
Yeah. Calder, I'm glad you're here. Uh,
Happy to have you back.
yeah, however you're here, I'm glad you're here.
So glad.
And so, yeah, we see that it's Calder, and then he immediately peeps what's going on. He's like, we have intruders up in the air and in the water. and he just starts lasering
Pew, pew.
with the Manta helmet. And
Yes.
then, they keep fighting. And then eventually, uh, Aquaman punches his helmet off and he says to him, like, I didn't want to believe Nightwing when he said it.
I didn't put this in my notes, but I was like, of course he knew. He was the one telling them before they even got there. He was just like, he knew this ages ago. I'm sure Nightwing did. Because
Yeah,
he just knows things.
he does. He makes it his business to know things.
Mm-hmm.
See, yeah, Nightwing was like, or Nightwing didn't say it, but yeah, Aquaman was like, I can't believe that Nightwing was right.
Mm-hmm.
And then Calder, he,
Then Calder decided to really ruin this reunion.
yeah,
Really,
he's,
really ruin it.
he said, and you let Tula die. The
Tula.
problem is, I was like, and the problem is, I don't
Tula's in our
understand.
past. She
Yeah.
should have been long gone in the past a while ago.
Yeah, but now fucking Tula is here causing problems and division.
Tula.
Fucking Tula is causing division on my team.
And then at that moment, this is what I meant by, you know what? He's here. I'm happy he's here. And then I was like, at the cost of Tula, this is happening.
Yeah, she's
No,
why.
there were better reasons out there.
Yeah.
I'm sure. Tula,
And
she
then
didn't
it's
even
like,
want you, man.
yeah, Aqua Girl knew the risks. Good.
Yeah.
I don't like her.
Mm-mm.
And now she's dead. And then he was like, and you hid my father from me. And he was like, that was my fault. Uh, you don't have to hold that against everybody else. And then fucking the fishman starts talking. And I really want to be like,
Why?
Sir, you weren't even there.
No.
You're too young for that. You don't know
Why are
what you're
you even
talking
here
about.
again? Like, I know, sure, we need more people. Get out.
Yeah, get out.
No.
Yeah, shut up. This ain't got
Mm-mm.
nothing to do with you.
No.
Because yeah, Nightwing goes down there and starts trying to talk to him, and I'm like, okay, good. I like this. And he's like, don't try to, soften the. Shut up.
Mm-hmm.
I don't care. I will. You will be the reason for animal abuse, sir.
Mm-hmm.
You don't want these problems with Calder. Calder will put you down. Just like we saw Superboy tried something.
Mm-hmm.
Superboy tried. Calder put his. He said, sit your ass down. Sit your ass down right now.
And that's when I knew it might be a Lex situation because even to when he did that to Connor, I was like, "Oh my gosh, Calder, stop! Like this, oh my gosh,
I'm like,
you shouldn't
Calder.
do that, Calder, stop."
Oh, and you're a Superman. You're a Superman fan. Like you love a Superman. Speaking
Which
of,
Connor is not.
speaking of, I did like seeing that Superman and Superboy have spent some time
They
together.
were so cute, like the little double teaming of
And they
like,
got the
let's work
little
together.
they got a little formation.
It was so sweet.
It's like, oh,
They
look at
bonded in
y'all.
the last 5 years, and I'm like,
Yeah.
it was so sweet, and I was like, that's right. That's how it's supposed to be.
Yeah. I thought it was great. I was like, oh, this is how it should have been.
Yes, the whole time.
Yeah, like this is the Clark behavior.
Because Clark's having the time of his life doing it with him.
Yeah. Clark's having a great time.
Yes.
And so yeah, Aqualad or not Aqualad, he's not Aqualad anymore, but Calder,
Favorite part.
he's he's pissed and he's like
Mm,
fuck all y'all.
mm-mm.
And then he tries to escape because uh the competitor who keeps being referred to, this mysterious competitor,
Yes.
is basically like I placed a bomb. You have 5 minutes. So Calder's like, hey, we got 4 minutes.
Hmm.
Let's let's
Let's
get
go.
let's let's get going. So Calder like slides through a little cave thing, and then he meets Nightwing down there. Just us, old friend? And then Superboy's like, nope,
So,
I'm a third wheel.
hey guys.
And then yeah, sit your ass down. And yeah, we're gonna leave. And then they see the bomb, and
Mhm.
Nightwing is like, we have got to evacuate. And Superboy's like, no, I can move the bomb. And Nightwing's like, whoa, whoa, whoa. This is alien tech. I don't know if moving it will trigger it. I don't know
Mhm.
what the deal is.
There are risks.
So don't touch it. We need to leave.
Hmm.
So everybody's packing up their shit and getting gone. And Superman is down there saying, guys, Krolotans, look, there are too many of you for me to carry.
Yeah.
But if you all get in your ship, I will get you out safely. Like
Hmm.
Superman is really trying to
Clark being
save.
Clarkiest.
Yeah. This is Superman shit.
Yep.
Like I really like when we see character moments like this
Yeah.
because these are the moments that really let you know who Superman is
Yes.
and who McGann is not.
Exactly. Like the parallel between the two of them in this episode was stunning because it
Yeah,
was just like the
the
silence
stark
you have watching
contrast.
her, just like, oh my gosh. And then you're just like, Clark, like, because everybody else has left to get out. And then he's just like, I can help you guys. And I'm like,
Yeah.
no.
Yeah, guys, I want to save all of you. I want to
Yeah.
get all of
No
you
one
out
has to
safely.
die.
And
Yeah.
yeah, they're all like, fuck you, which I understand.
They don't know.
They have no idea.
No.
And so they start shooting at him, and that thing goes off. That was a massive explosion.
Yeah, that was big, big.
The fact that they panned out to space and we could see it,
Yeah.
I was like, that's probably not actually how big that is, but that's stupid. Like, that was
Knock everybody out.
a massive. Those Corlataeans are gone.
Yeah.
And Superman survives, luckily.
Yes.
Aquaman goes to get him, and it's like Wonder Woman's like, he's got a strong heartbeat. He's fine. He'll be all right. Just knock the wind out of him.
Yeah. Just put him in the sun for a few minutes so we could.
Yeah. But that explosion, that yield,
Mhm.
I almost was like, y'all, there's no way y'all actually got away.
Not by, yeah, the mm, episode had to happen,
The
but by
episode
the
had happened.
scale of which it occurred and the time with which they had, not a chance.
Not a chance. Like even Calder didn't get away. Like as
No.
big as that
No, he
explosion
did
was,
actually, but
oh yeah,
because it's
as
Keller.
big as that explosion was, there's no way they cleared it.
No, not a chance.
Because yeah, it was. If they hadn't done the shot from space,
Then
or
okay,
that's
potentially.
fine.
But
But yeah,
no,
like
let's make it miles and miles big of an explosion.
yeah, and I assume that was space. At least it looked like from space.
It was atmospheric.
There's
So,
a there's a game from back in my day, um, Dragon Ball Budokai. I think 3 is when they started doing it. But in Dragon Ball Z Budokai 3, there were certain moves that if you did it, you would see like the impact of what was happening to Earth from space.
mhm.
And then yeah, like the Earth would just be like a charred mess
Yeah,
afterward. And I was like, "Oh yeah, like they're done."
Tanzo.
So, yeah, I'm sure that there was nothing left.
Mm-mm.
So yeah, that bomb from the competitor did exactly what it needed to do.
Hmm.
And then my nigga Black Manta is just enjoying a meal, and Calder, returns and he's like, "Job well done, son." And he gets a seat at the table because the light says to him like, "We're so glad that we got rid of that fool Ocean Master and replaced him with you. So, congratulations, you are now a part of the light."
Right.
And then
And then we saw that freaky, what's his name? We hate him.
Clarion?
Wasn't he one of the people that pop up?
Yeah, Clarion, yeah, he's a part of the light.
And then I was like, ugh,
Who I was
there's,
looking at, my nigga Vandal Savage.
I know, but there was so many other light people to show.
Yes.
And Clarion, sorry.
I mean,
I,
yeah, he's
haters don't be hating, and that's me.
he's been important. He's
I
contributed.
mm,
But anyway, uh the 16-hour folk, they're packing up. They're saddling up to go and have court. And he's like, we already sent Guy and Hal ahead to let them know that we're coming and to let them know that we're coming in peace and to, set up a free, not free, but like fair trial for us. And it's a good thing that Icon just kind of knows alien law.
Woo.
so he's gonna go with us.
Yay.
And yeah, everybody's, saying their goodbyes. We see, a nice little moment from Batman with his family. And he's like, I think the bigger problem is what's here because we don't exactly know the deal with these alien. Like, so the
Mm-mm.
the Krolataeans didn't seem to be aware of the fact that that bomb was. So, like, what's even happening?
What
Like,
is
what do
this?
they know?
Yeah.
Who are they? Who is working with who? What's going on here? So they're Nightwing. I need you to figure that out.
Yeah.
That's your objective because
What the
that
heck?
was strange. How that series of events was strange. I don't understand.
Mm-hmm.
And then yeah, we see the 16-hour group and uh, Connor kind of's like, "I'll miss you."
It was so cute.
Yeah,
Oh, they were so cute. They were all so cute.
yeah.
It was so
McGann
hard.
was like, "I'm gonna miss you, Uncle John," and all that.
It was
So
sweet.
yeah, this was again a lot happened in this episode.
Yeah.
This episode was dense, and so what did we think of it?
I had a time, and I almost had a perfect time.
Except for fucking Tula.
Like, why are we still bringing her up?
Yeah,
Uh, and I assume, and maybe I'm wrong, but I'm assuming there's going to be an episode that's coming down the line that's going to explain to me why Tula was worth this happening, and that's going
let's
to upset me.
let's just see what happens.
I know, but
Because I mean, even though he and Tula weren't together, or were they? We don't know. But
if he got back together with her too after all that, I'll be even more mad.
yeah. But we don't know what the situation was, and
Right.
so
No, we don't. I'm
and
just
remember, 5 years is a long time.
saying.
We don't know how long ago this happened. So yeah, let's see what we find out. Let's see what we learn.
Tula. But Calder.
Yeah, we love Calder. We're here for Calder.
Yes.
So let's talk about episode 4,
Yes.
Salvage. We open in Washington, D.C., where Red Arrow stopped a robbery but pockets some of the money. Green Arrow reports that he's found him and things are not looking good. Adam Strange gets the Zeta shield up, so there will be no more Krolataeans coming to Earth via Zeta Beam. Green Arrow sets up an intervention for Red Arrow, and Superboy takes Blue Beetle with him to figure out what the deal was with that alien bomb on Melina Island. Red Arrow is not taking care of himself, and he is obsessed with finding the original Roy Harper. Superboy and Blue Beetle go after Intergang, and Intergang has reanimated the fucking aliens. I forgot to put down what they are. I will think of it in a minute, but I forgot to put it down. So it will come to me eventually. They turn into a kaiju and they defeat Superboy and Blue Beetle. During round two, they find a nuclear power plant, and the competitor and Sportsmaster are spectating. Blue Beetle is able to communicate with the alien, and it wants to unalive itself because it shouldn't have been alived in the first place. The competitor takes care of it.
Yep.
Wally returns home to Artemis, and Cheshire pulls up on Red Arrow.
Mhm.
She tells him that he needs to get his shit together because they have a daughter, and she has a lead on the original Roy Harper.
Yes.
And that's the episode. So, Appalachians is what they are. I remembered. It came to me.
Oh, I have the wrong name written down. The
What did
apple
you have?
laxatives.
Laxatives. Okay.
Well, no, because Blue Beetle calls them
That
the
is what he
apple
called them.
laxatives, and I remember that made me laugh, and I didn't even think to say that when you were trying to remember. I was like, ah, yes, the apple laxatives.
Yes. And I don't know how I managed to not write it down. But anyway, the Appalachians. Uh we got there, and that's
We
what's
did.
important.
We made it.
And guess what? I'm gonna leave it in. I'm gonna leave it in.
That's the reality of these things,
That's the reality of the
people.
situation. While I could, cut it, redo it, you would never know. Nope, we're gonna leave it in. That's the authenticness that you get
Real.
with this show.
Yep.
So we're not gonna use the power of editing to, get
Nah.
away from that mistake. I'm gonna leave it in.
No.
So y'all know that I am not perfect.
There's so many names.
There are a lot of names. And I've never seen them before. Like, I think I've seen that concept. Like, I've seen, uh, you know, golems that get animated through something else, but like, I don't think
Hmm.
I've ever seen the Appalachians before.
Hmm.
But anyway, DC. We see that somebody's being robbed and an arrow pops up and it's just a bag of money.
Yep.
And it's Roy or Red Arrow, looking a little rough,
A little grungy there.
grungy, yeah.
No.
And
Oh, I was taken aback.
yeah, he sneaks himself a little money,
Hmm.
and he's like, nothing but a hard day's work. And Green Arrow's like, I found him, and it's worse than I thought it was.
Yep.
And I love this animation. You can tell
He looks awful.
he llooks terrible,
Yeah.
and so they drew it really well.
He looks like he hasn't eaten in 50 years and oh
Because yeah,
the hair and the face.
whenever he stole the money, he was like, "I need this." I was like, "Yeah, you do."
Yeah, because you
Because
can't buy a
yikes,
proper meal.
yeah,
Mm.
it is. Oh yeah, you have let yourself go in a
A
bad
little
way.
bit. A little bit.
Yeah, and I was like, that's what stress can do to you. But Adam Strange is like, "Hey, we got the Zeta Shields up. Nothing should be able to get in without authorization." And what was weird to me is whenever they were activating the Zeta Shields didn't make any sound.
Mm-hmm.
That was weird to me. Like
Shh, they
they
have.
were just playing like light music under the Zeta Shields activating, but like the shields themselves not making a sound was really off-putting because it just feels like they should have.
Huh.
And that's kind of like one of those like expectation things that has nothing to do with anything like at
Oh,
all.
no, I'm just wondering of like, I guess that makes sense, but maybe that would have caused a bigger panic.
If they made a sound.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you know what I mean? Like if I, a human that's just chilling, and then I hear just
You just hear a shield come over the
but
earth.
if I hear light, gentle music, I'm like, oh, someone's having a time on their patio. Okay.
Okay.
Some lo-fi. I see exactly what you're saying, and I am failing to suspend my disbelief, I think, for it.
Okay.
I
And
would be
yeah.
scared to death if something like that made a sound and I saw it happen.
Well, and I don't even know if it was visible to,
That's hard to know, right? Yeah,
yeah,
that's true.
because it felt relatively transparent.
Right.
And yeah. But I mean, like when they showed it happening in outer space, maybe because it was in outer space, there's no sound in
There
outer
is no
space.
sound in outer space. There we
We
go.
figured it out. We got
It
it.
can't beach, it can't travel.
Yep. So, okay. Now I'm really glad that there was no, because
Now
there
it makes
wouldn't
sense.
be. Yeah.
Yes.
So they actually did it the right way. Good job, DC. Good job, Young Justice. Yeah, that's one of those things I'm like, yeah, okay. We got there.
Someone somewhere. Why would it make sound?
Because it looks like a thing that makes sound. Again, that's just my expectation, but like it looks like something that should make
We
sound.
understand better now.
Yeah. So we see that Red Arrow is struggling a little bit, and Green Arrow's like, you need a hand? And then
Yep.
everybody shows up.
All of them.
Nightwing is there,
Yep.
Wally is there,
Wally.
uh Old Guardian is there,
Hmm.
Black Canary's there.
I needed to be told it was Guardian. I did not retain that well enough.
Well,
I
that's
was
because every
trying
time you had seen him, he was in his,
different
well, not
fit,
every time,
but
but
not
yeah,
that fit.
he
Like
was in
so
his
used to
helmet.
people being in the same stuff, and then when he finally was like later on in the episode, I was like, oh yeah,
Oh,
the
yeah.
family's all back together.
Okay. And back at the cave, we see that Superboy is wanting to run a mission, but Garfield is, studying or in school or something.
hmm
And how do you feel about? Because I've already told you, I don't love the Fishman and his vernacular
Oh, him
because
and his
all of his,
precious little angelfish.
yeah, like all of his
Like
slang is
angelfish.
aquatic, and I hate it.
Like that's a little too on the nose.
Yeah, like every time he called her angelfish, I was like,
Threw up a little
ugh.
inside. Um, I okay, and this is for lack of my own knowledge of the character in and of itself, outside of 3 episodes, four now. I don't care for anything he does, and the way he talks is kind of dumb.
We agree. And
And
that's not even because he is in the place of Calder as the water person.
no, because he's
Like,
not.
that's not even, that has nothing to do. I don't like him
I just don't vibe with
on,
him.
yeah, I don't like the Fishman.
I
I,
don't
d-
like him.
I don't like him. And I don't think my mind will be changed.
I'm curious because I'm just curious.
He is good to McGann, from what we've seen.
And my dislike has nothing to do with his relationship with McGann. I don't care that they're together. Again, I find that relationship amusing.
I don't like it. I think that
Um,
may, for me, that may contribute. Like,
uh,
get your ass away from her.
and maybe I'm being a little, I'll admit to it. Maybe this is me being, well, what even is he actually?
A Fishman.
I know, but like, so he's a humanoid. Like, is he human?
That is, I don't, I'm gonna say no. I mean,
Because I was gonna say, am I
human
being
in that
like,
no one from Atlantis is human. They're Atlantean.
is he Atlantean?
Yes, he is
Yeah.
Atlantean. But
Okay.
as far as the specifics of that, because the Atlantean, like most of the Atlanteans that we see are human presenting. He is obviously not, but there are obviously other people in Atlantis because there are. I don't know if like the trench are considered Atlantean, but the trench refers to like this horde of sea monsters that
Okay.
are villainous. And I don't know if like you would call the trench Atlanteans the same way you just call all things of Earth Earthlings. Like I don't quite
Okay.
know. I'm sure that there's a subcategory that he would fit into, but Atlantean does properly cover whatever the Fishman is. I'm not familiar enough with his history to be able to give you very much information.
Okay. I had a point, but then it's gone.
And that might be
And
because I did way too much talking. Just to
well,
say nothing, honestly.
me too, clearly. I uh I don't know, there's something like and he's annoying, but not in like the endearing kind of way. Wally was annoying in season 1. Like
But we
Wally
love
was
Wally.
annoying. Huh?
But we love Wally.
Exactly. Like Wally was endearing. There's something about him that I'm just like, I don't buy. But maybe it's just, well, and I don't know if this is, I don't know how much you dislike him based off of other things that may or may not occur.
Let's assume that I have not assume that my dislike of him is only up to right now.
Okay. Because I've just not vibed with other people before.
Yeah, like Artemis, who we'll talk about in a little bit.
We will talk about Artemis in a little bit.
We will indeed. And yeah, that's a situation where like she may have done some stuff that you didn't like, but you didn't like her from jump.
I
She
just
walked
never
in and you were
vibed with her.
like,
I was like, who's
mm-mm,
this? Why?
uh-uh. So,
The
yeah.
irony of loving Wally and then being mad about Artemis in the same breath of air for me.
It's great. But we're just gonna, yeah, we're just gonna, it's whatever.
Whatever.
Yeah. No. So,
Angelfish.
yes, he calls her angelfish. It's gross.
Weird.
Um, but again, I don't know if I hate it so much because I don't like him or if that's why, like, I don't know where the line is.
And it's complicated. Specifically, angelfish is a complicated little thing right there because it's not like she is hearing this as like she's McGann and
Yes,
like I don't know. There's so many convoluted little things about that whole situation that okay, if you want to be called angelfish, I'm just thinking if I'd be called angelfish, I'd be like, what is this shark tale? Because no,
because no.
because no.
Yeah. I again, I don't I don't like it. Um, but yeah, he's the creature from the Black Lagoon. That's
No,
that's what he
yeah.
feels like. And so yeah, he's the shape of water. He's
And he, but
the
like even now, Shape of Water guy, cooler.
yeah, like I fucks with in Hellboy, Hellboy has one of these. I
Yeah,
fucks with the one from Hellboy.
yeah.
I just don't
I
I
don't, and then maybe too when he does his little thing, and he's like, okay, he's strong and he does all this stuff, but like I'm not like wowed. I'm
I
just like,
still
okay,
don't
that looked silly, my guy.
yeah, I still don't yeah. I don't know if it's gonna happen. So
I'm only 4 episodes. I don't know. I was
and that's
pretty decided
again,
on Artemis pretty quickly, so
based I'm only telling you how I feel based
up
on
till
what
now,
we have seen so far.
correct?
I don't have or I'm not expressing any feelings beyond that right now.
Yes.
So, I don't like him. I don't like his face. I don't like his voice. I
Okay.
don't like his relationship. I don't like anything about him. And he also, for obvious reasons, doesn't like Calder, and so I don't like you.
Yeah. How dare he?
How dare he?
Like, he's
You
got
don't
a
even know.
complex. Honestly, he knows he's not good enough to be the water person
Yeah,
because Calder existed.
yeah. If Calder was still here, you wouldn't be.
No.
Just
Mm-mm.
know that.
Mm-mm. They
Yeah,
wouldn't need any extra ones.
yeah.
No.
You can stay in Atlantis.
Stay away. Go
Yeah,
hang out
you're
with
good.
Garth.
Yeah, go
Yeah,
hang out with Garth. Y'all
at their
can
Best Buy.
splash together or
Yeah.
whatever. All right, we should probably
Move
get
on
back on the
from.
rails.
Yes.
Ah, so, that's
5
happening, and
seconds.
Superboy is like, I need to go because he wants Nightwing. He's trying to find somebody to go with him,
Hmm.
and yeah, he looks at them and he's like, ew, gross. And Gar is obviously in the middle of something, so it's like, Blue Beetle, saddle up, we're
Yeah.
going. And Blue Beetle's like, what are we doing? Because Superboy loves a solo mission. We learned in season one, like he'll just kind of run off and do stuff.
And good for him. He needs his alone time
Yeah, he and
featuring
Wolf just be
others, but
taking
like
walks.
taking a walk.
He and Wolf have adventurous walks.
He's keeping the dog exercised
Yes, he
and
is.
healthy.
Wolf's getting a lot of exercise.
Yes.
And so he and Blue Beetle, they run a mission, and he's basically like, that bomb that went off, I am pretty sure that Intergang is behind it because one of the things that he makes clear whenever they're watching TV and it's like, oh yeah, we put up the Zeta shield so nobody will be able to get here via Zeta beam. And he's like, yeah, but
However,
they can get here from boom tubes and they can get here from spaceships. So, so
he's
much that
gotten so
did.
smart.
Yeah. And so yeah, he is like, this feels Intergang-ish. Like their
Mhm.
Intergang's whole thing is alien technology, and I've been following Adair for a while, so she just met up with Ugly. Let's see what that's about.
What's happening?
And so that and the Roy intervention are happening at the same time.
Yes.
So whenever they talk to Roy, again, he is a shell of himself.
Yeah.
And he had the audacity to say, I'm in the best shape of my life.
It's dummy.
And Black Canary was like, oh, really?
I
And
loved her for this.
she just kind of barely put her hands on him. And she was like, I wasn't even giving you 10%,
She was hardly doing anything.
barely doing anything.
And she was going so slow.
Yes, that's what, like, and she was like, you have no idea how much I was holding back. You
Hmm.
used to treat your body like a temple. And he's like, yeah, this fucking clone body? I'm not even a real person.
I'm not even a real boy.
Yeah. And so Wally and Dick were like, you're the only like, we don't even know the original
We
Roy.
don't know Roy. We
You
know
are the
you.
only, you are the you we know.
Hmm.
And his uncle, Jim, was like, hey, I'm a clone too. And I'm sure you were like, oh shit, that's who you are.
That's when I, oh yeah.
Forgot about you. Because, and
That's why
that's,
you were related.
and now whenever I think it was Super Bowl, he was like, you look a lot like this guy I know named
Yep.
Roy. Now you're like, well, yeah.
Duh. The
So,
same.
yeah. I mean, they were all basically like, hey, like, because Green Arrow was like, come back with me. We can train together, or we can get you, like, we can get right. And he's like, no, I have to find the original Roy Harper. And Jim is like, hey, because he's pissed at everybody. He's like, you all gave up on him.
Hmm.
And he's like, Cadmus protocol is to delete source material.
But when does Cadmus ever do what Cadmus says Cadmus does?
You're right. Because we saw at the end of season one that there is a boy
Hmm.
with a missing arm in a tank.
Yep.
And
Questionable.
yeah,
Also, they don't delete source material. Lex is still chilling.
well, that's different.
I know. But I'm just saying they're not following protocol all the time.
Yeah. But we did see that whenever they were going to clone Aqualad, Robin, and Wally in season one,
Hmm.
Dr. Desmond was like, delete the originals.
Yeah,
So that is something that is Cadmus protocol. But like we know better.
it's Cadmus.
It's Cadmus. And yeah, like anything useful, they're probably not going to get rid of unless they absolutely have to. And they
Hmm.
saw Roy as useful enough to whenever they were doing like the ransack, they were like, we need to take him with us.
Hmm.
So yeah, he's obsessed with that. And they're basically trying to convince him, like, no, he's dead. That's why we didn't give up. We understand that he's dead.
Right.
So, and, you know, Red Arrow is not convinced.
Nor am I.
Yeah. But we also saw something.
That's true. But it's also been years.
It's been 5 years. Yeah. But we do
But
know that Raish was like, yeah, that one, keep it.
hmm
But while that's happening, we see that Superboy and Blue Beetle are following Intergang. And they go to the Hall of Justice, which luckily nobody's there. And in the previous episode, we
yes,
see a French accent tell us about these.
the tour guide. Yeah.
Yes, we see her tell us about the golems. And Ugly puts out a little pulse thing, and now the golems are reanimating.
Yes.
And they all form into one kaiju. And Superboy is trying to fight it, and it's just not going well.
Not
Blue Beetle
particularly.
tries to help.
Not
Wrong move.
going well. No.
And after they lose, Adair is like, should we kill them? And Ugly's like, nah, killing a Kryptonian is not
Too much
something
effort.
we don't have the time.
Yeah.
Which he
Too
was
much
right.
effort. Ugh.
Yeah, let's not do that. So then they get up and Superboy explains to Blue Beetle the deal because he was like, so you didn't do homework, you don't have nothing,
You don't
you
know
don't
anything.
know
You didn't
anything.
go on the tour.
Yeah, he's like, no.
No,
I did not. I'm a teenager.
I'm a kid.
I didn't do that. And so he explains the situation. He said the Appalachians used husks to, you know,
Yeah.
do what they needed to do, and then they got driven off world, but the husks stayed here. That was the original formation of this Justice League, yada yada. So they follow them, and Superboy's like, "Hey, how about you, Sphere? Go ahead and disrupt any apocalypse nonsense." And then the kaiju is free, and it
Yes.
just starts moving toward a nuclear facility. And Ugly's like, "Why would you do that? Now nobody's controlling it." And he's like, "Well, we got to go take care of it." So they fight, and they're spectators. We see
Yes.
that Sportsmaster is there
Yes.
with somebody, obviously the competitor.
Yes.
And Sportsmaster's like, "You want me to take care of it?" And I'm like, "What the fuck does that mean, Sportsmaster? You're gonna fight the
You're gonna
kaiju?"
take care of it. Yeah.
Yeah. And the this mysterious competitor is like, "Nah, don't worry about it. What I do need you to take care of is the meat over there. That's what I do need you to take care
Ugh,
of."
the meat.
Yes. And that is one of my favorite things when he refers to them as meat. I don't
Yeah.
know why. I love it. The first time we kind of saw it is with Red Volcano,
Yeah.
and he was like, "Let me use the properly inclusive term, meat bag."
Yeah.
But yeah, blue or this fucking not Blue Beetle. This competitor just calls all of them meat.
Which, in conjunction with where we first heard it, just shows very much of a lack of humanity at, yeah.
Yes,
Because even the other bad
correct.
guys, like that's just a drastic term to use.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's why I like it.
Ugh.
Yeah, like it's
It's icky.
inclusive and derogatory, and I love it.
It's
Be
inclusive and derogatory.
Yep, because
Yep.
you remember Superboy had a problem being called an Earthling.
Earthling, which
So
was inclusive and derogatory.
yes, it
No.
was inclusive and derogatory.
Yep.
It wasn't it wasn't exactly derogatory, and he
No.
was taking
He was
offense to
taking
it.
it wrong, but
Yeah,
yeah.
but it was actually just meant to be inclusive. But
Yeah.
no, whenever the competitor just refers to them as meat,
Me.
the meat,
Oh,
it's one of my favorites.
yeah.
And it's because it's awful.
It's so awful.
And so Blue Beetle eventually, because it's going toward a power plant, and so obviously he's trying to do something. And then Blue Beetle starts, trying to figure out what's going on because the Scarab, which we hear the Scarab actually talking in this episode. I don't know if
Yes.
until this episode we heard the Scarab say anything.
I don't recall that we did.
I feel like we didn't. I feel like this is the first time we hear the Scarab talking to Jaime, but
This is the
we
first time
do,
we're like, don't worry, he's not crazy, guys.
yeah. But because
Or we're crazy too.
Superboy kind of asks him like, what is this?
Hmm.
What's your deal? And he explains that the Scarab is fused to his spine, and I have a feeling you felt a way about that.
It made me feel gross.
Yeah. Did you watch the live action Blue Beetle movie?
No, I've
Okay.
not.
It's pretty good, like very solid.
Okay.
So, I wouldn't put it at the top of your list by any means.
No, I definitely, due to other reasons at hand, to protect my own loving of my DC things, don't immediately watch a DC film when it comes
No,
out.
that's right. That's the right way to feel. That is the right way to feel. So, but that one pretty solid.
Okay.
But don't rush it. Just
When it feels right.
yeah,
Okay.
if the moment strikes you.
Okay.
But um his Scarab is talking to him. There's a lot of non-compatible, inconclusive, like the Scarab is not sure about a lot.
Hmm.
And eventually they're like, this thing looks because even Adair was like, that thing looks sad. And Ugly was like, no, it's just it doesn't have feelings.
Hmm.
And Blue Beetle was like, it sounds sad.
Hmm.
So he starts, talking to it. And it says to him like, I want to die.
Yep.
I don't want to be here because I shouldn't be here.
Nope.
Wood and rock shouldn't have life. It shouldn't move. And so return I want to return to the earth and this nuclear power plant is strong enough to do it.
Mm-hmm.
And then Superboy says, "We can help you." And the competitor's like, "Oh no, none of that." Now, did you again, the competitor's very mysterious, but is there anything you took away from actually seeing, hearing the competitor? What we do know is that the competitor does not give a fuck about meat,
Correct.
and that the
Which,
competitor is ruthless because one of the things that he says to Sportsmaster is if that thing was going to ally with the enemy, it needed to be dealt with.
mm-hmm,
So I dealt with it.
mm-hmm.
Um, is there anything else you took away from our first interaction with the competitor? And this isn't even our first one. Our first one is whenever he dropped off that giant bomb.
Yes.
And
This,
we didn't really know. We just saw in the captions that the Krolataeans kept referring to the competitor,
mm-hmm,
but we didn't know that's who that was.
correct.
But then whenever we heard him report into Calder, and then we heard him in this conversation. We're like, okay, those were the same person. Because I'm sure that whenever you saw the mysterious figure place the bomb, you were like, oh, who's that?
Mm-hmm.
And because they were tiptoeing. And then we see them here. So, yeah, I just did a bunch of talking. What were your thoughts on the competitor?
Um, so I don't know how to word this best. I'm trying to keep very surface level feelings because I don't want to accidentally come across things when I've looked things up about other things
Okay.
with the competitor. Like, this is a tough situation because I'm just like, who are you? But I'm like, oh, I don't want to, I got to be careful now
Yeah, you
because
don't want to look into it too much.
correct. So I'm trying to just be with the mystery of it all right now, but I like trying to think back of who we've come across, or if it's not someone we've come across, and I don't know that either. Like, it could go either way, obviously. Yeah.
Let me I just want
Easement.
to put I just want to put this on your brain.
Okay. Let me think about
What
something.
what did we see the competitor do?
He took out the thing.
How? Like what did he use to take it out?
Shoot. Spencer, I feel so dumb right now.
That's okay. So whenever we saw a bunch of waves, so we saw what Blue Beetle was doing, right?
Yeah.
And then we saw the competitor do something, and then that thing just melted.
Okay.
So it looked to me like the competitor did the same thing that Blue Beetle did, but different.
So it's the guy
What guy?
that's he's dead, but he's not dead.
What guy's dead but not dead?
The Blue Beetle guy. OG Blue Beetle guy.
Oh, it
Oh,
might be because we learned earlier in the episode. He said Ted Cord was a great man.
Ted.
Ted Cord was a great guy. And Ted Cord, this was his greatest invention. And then Ted Cord died. And
Did
or
he?
did he? Because who's ever really dead?
No, no one on TV.
Yeah. Especially in superhero things,
No
nobody's
one's
nobody who
dead.
dies dies.
No.
So you're thinking that the competitor is Ted Cord.
Based off of the way it took out, yeah, that's a strong possibility.
Very strong.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. We're just gonna have to wait and see what happens.
Dun, dun, dun.
But I wanted to see if you noticed that the arm cannon that Blue Beetle was using
hmm
with the Sonic thing, and then the way that the competitor
Cut
destroyed the
it.
thing, were the same type of thing.
I see that
At
now.
least they looked that way to me.
They looked similarly.
Yeah. So, Ted Kort is on the list of potential not really dead, actually working for the light type situation or working with the light.
Hmm.
Okay. I like it. We're gonna see what happens. So now Wally gets back home
Yep.
and we see that he's in school,
Look at him.
but he's
Learn.
definitely out of the hero game.
Yes.
And that's made clear whenever the intervention happens, because it's like, what are you doing here, West?
You don't even do this stuff
Yeah, you're
anymore.
not even a hero anymore. It's like, I'm still a friend.
Yeah. Excuse me.
Yeah, so how dare you? But of course I'm here because I care about you, and you're the only you I know.
Hmm.
And then Artemis is there, and they're together and happy, and
Yep.
they're in school together. They're in, I guess, the same Vietnamese literature,
Lit.
Vietnamese
Yeah.
history, literature.
Vietnamese lit. Yeah.
Yeah, they're in the same Vietnamese lit class. And he's like, "You wouldn't happen to let me copy your paper, would you?" He's like, "Nope,
No.
but I got you dinner, and it's all of the things."
All of it. That made me laugh because I was just like, yep, that metabolism. Because he
Yeah,
ran back. I didn't even think about that until just now. I'm like, he ran home.
yeah. And so yeah, we see that they're living happy. And then Roy, fake Roy, he gets home. He's had a long day. He's tired. And then we hear the little Cheshire music, and Cheshire just steps out of the shadows, and he's slow. Like she would have killed you already if she wanted to.
Oh, easily. This, yeah, he's just as strong as he's ever been, my
Yeah,
guy.
shut up.
Stop.
Yeah, like you obviously don't remember how sharp you were.
No.
But, he's not in his right mind. And who
Hmm.
knows if because that's the thing, like, is his programming why he was so skilled and now that he's not under the control? Is that why? Is it the stress? Is it like
Ooh,
what
good points all
even?
around.
Yeah, like you're not yourself.
Mm-mm.
And why is that?
Hmm.
So she's like, as your wife, I have the specific honor of getting you to get your shit together.
Hmm.
Do you know why I need you to get your shit together? Do you know why I need you to exorcise this ghost of the original Roy Harper? Because it has been all consuming, and you have responsibilities.
Yes, he does.
You need to be a better husband to me, and you need to be a father to our daughter. And then she
Turns
gives a 90
around.
degree,
Cue clone baby.
yeah, 90-degree turn, clone baby. And he was like,
What?
daughter? And she was like, yes,
Yeah.
daughter.
Which I've got questions on the quick timeline of their marriage and turnaround and her getting pregnant early enough for her to leave. And then
Yeah,
coming back with a child that's chill enough to be going on mommy and me adventures.
yeah. Because she
What
was
a
in her
whirlwind.
Cheshire fit, which means, yeah, she was
She's got,
working.
oh yeah. Oh
And
yeah.
the thing I want, so I would imagine she's been gone for at least a year from
Oh yeah.
him.
But then gotta be almost two. Like, I don't know.
Because I don't know how old that baby is, but like if
Right?
he didn't know she was pregnant, that means she was gone the entire pregnancy.
Mm-hmm.
And then also had the baby is old enough to hold its head up,
Ported
kind of.
said, yeah. And well
So,
enough to be spinning around with whatever way Cheshire would be moving.
exactly. So, yeah, that's probably, that baby's in the months.
Yep.
So, it minimum a year.
Mm,
Like a year's being generous, but
yes.
probably a year and change that
Hmm.
he has not seen her.
Yep.
But yeah, and I'm sure that at one point they were, good, but again, because she had him wrapped around, like she was flirting with him hard.
Oh, easy. Oh,
Like, and I kind of was here for it.
I love the two of them.
Yeah, I was that was as soon as I saw their chemistry, I was like, yeah, that needs to
Yeah.
happen. And then we find out it did, and it was like, oh, well,
Ooh,
it happened.
you guys.
So yeah. And Cheshire is obviously taking care of that baby.
She's a good mom.
Yeah.
I don't doubt her.
Yes. And so yeah, she's like and I cashed in all of my resources to get this lead because I want to be done with this.
Hmm.
So, you and I are going to follow this lead to the original Roy Harper so that you can be done with it, so that we can be a family.
Because she still loves him.
He does.
She's just like, you
And
dumb though.
she has shown that when she loves, she is genuine about it because she
Yes.
saved Artemis's life in the last season. And so we see that while she is an assassin, she cares about people. You
Yes.
remember how I talked about anti-heroes and anti-villains?
Yes.
She feels like an anti-villain.
She's
Like
getting there. Yeah.
there's some killing she doesn't do if she doesn't need to.
Yes.
Because we saw, and again, this is season one, whenever she was supposed to kill the doctor, and they were able to get the nanites deactivated, they were able to get the virus in there. She was basically like, well, I have no reason to kill you now, so I'm not going to.
So why?
Yeah, like I don't have to do that. There are some people that would have just done it for the love of the game. There are some people that would have done it because they were told to, and they're not going to let the contract go undone, even if there were other things. Yeah, but she was like, I don't need to do all that.
Uh,
Yeah. So, yeah. I loved Cheshire the moment I saw her.
Oh, she's a fun time.
Yeah.
That
I
was one of the
mean,
most fun little episodes when she first popped. I was like, okay, girl, I don't know what you got going on, but you're
yeah.
fun.
And I also love Kelly Hugh. Kelly Hugh has probably a lot to do with why I love Cheshire.
Mm.
And I love Cheshire way more than I love Artemis. That's probably not how I should
Oh,
feel.
you know, accurate.
Yeah, that's probably not how I'm supposed to feel, but here we are.
You know what? Cheshire didn't lie to me ever, so
You're right. Cheshire never lied to me. Cheshire was
no,
always upfront about who she is.
exactly.
So, yeah. But it's nice to see the sportsmaster in Cheshire still around,
Yes.
still doing things, still active.
Yes.
In Cheshire, it looks like is doing solo mission stuff.
Hmm.
I mean, she had that baby. Yeah. So, yeah. Anyway, they're married, and
Yep.
I thought that was hilarious because it feels like whenever we get reveals with Cheshire, she just drops them. They're just subtle. She just
Yep.
like it's nothing, and I'm like, that's
We
huge
should have done
news.
known that. Yeah.
And then yeah, like, or your daughter, 90
Hmm.
degree turn. Oh, there's a baby on your back.
So casual about it.
Cool. And it's a good thing you have a chill baby. Everybody doesn't get a chill baby.
She trained it.
Clearly. That baby knows like when there's movement, go to sleep.
Shh. Yes.
Yeah. Like we're going for a ride. So, what did we think of episode four?
Fun time again. Like I enjoy seeing Connor on his little silly missions, even if they're not silly, but
I
enjoy
do like
that.
his solo missions.
Yeah. And then the intervention, at first I was like, oh, I don't know if I'm gonna vibe with this little side plot, but I enjoyed it a bit just because it kept getting funnier, essentially.
It's probably not how you were supposed to feel, but good,
I felt for him,
of course.
but it just again, I've not laughed so much in an episode. Specifically, not like the intervention part, but at the which Cheshire was doing her own bit of interventioning oppositely, kind of like, no, let's get into it again. But like, I've never laughed so hard as I did at the end of this episode.
Well, and I think that what Cheshire is offering that the others weren't is actual closure.
Yes, like they were there for support, but not.
And they
Let's
tried to
just
offer
assume.
yeah, they tried to offer closure because as far as they are concerned, Roy is dead.
Hmm.
Like Roy's gone. Like you're wasting your time and you're withering away because of it. But Cheshire was like, I have a lead. And so we at a minimum, we gonna find out.
Hmm.
Like we will either find out that he is dead or find him.
Hmm.
But she's the one who gave him something real that will actually get him out of this, that will actually
Hmm.
bring him closure and so that they can actually be done with it. Because she says to him, you need to exorcise Roy's ghost because
Hmm.
you got other things to worry about. So I like that she said, here's the problem. I have solutions. Like she walked in with, here's what we're going to do to fix it. Like we're going to, you and I, we're going to go handle it one last time.
Yep.
Let me just drop this baby off with Artemis. I need a
She's,
babysitter.
I mean, her and Molly aren't doing anything except
I
for eating.
mean, they're not doing anything.
No.
And, or, her mom is maybe still, it's been 5 years. We don't know.
Yeah.
But
She, yeah.
yeah, Artemis can keep up with a moving around baby. And of course, Wally can.
Yeah. But yeah, it was a good go of things. More Blue Beetle. I can't stand the eyes. The way they draw the eyes freak me out though. But
I can see that. Yeah.
they're just so different from everybody else's. And I'm like, huh?
Because normally you would think that in that situation he wouldn't have pupils.
Yeah.
Because a lot of characters in superhero things, they don't have pupils,
No.
but they gave him pupils.
And it's just stark on the whole rest of the, yeah. And I'm like, ugh. They're
Yeah.
little, uh,
I I
but
I see how you feel. Because
yeah,
like Nightwing, no pupils.
no,
Anybody with a mask, really, no
nothing.
pupils. But he absolutely has pupils.
He's staring into your soul.
Yeah.
But it was, yeah, a good time. Liked, I almost unexpectedly, but liked how in episode 3 they gave us the columns. What did you call them?
Oh, the Appalachians.
The Appalachians. And because in that first episode, I was like, I don't like that we're looking at these. And then immediately gave us something with it, which I'm glad it wasn't just here's a scene that we're just throwing in here for nothing. Like, this is a scene that they were showing to give me something this
A-
episode.
And with the number of episodes, that could have easily been a thing that shows up several episodes from now, like the Ice People.
Freaking nice people.
They were in episode 1 and then in like episode 10.
Yes, but they came back around. I wonder too, though, if it would have. I honestly, I tucked it away though. I don't like certain things in museum capacities, and so the moment I saw those big body things, I was just like, I don't want to mess with those.
Yeah. I
I
mean,
don't
and that,
like it.
no, that you're right. Like, usually in a museum, things come alive, especially in a world like this.
Yeah, well,
That's what
it
museums
freaks me
are.
out in real life. It extra freaks me out in the fake life. But no, I've been to a museum where I've seen something that I'm just like, no.
No thanks.
I went to an art museum once that had a mummy in it. Why does an art museum have a mummy? And I don't think it would have looked like Rami Malek if anything happened. But I was just like, this is the kind of stuff we don't need to have going on in here.
I mean, I can tell you why. Because
No, they didn't
okay,
need the actual mummy in there.
that's
They
yeah.
could have had the artifacts, not the actual guy.
And they shouldn't have had any of it, but
Correct,
you
to
know,
further that point, because they're
that's
just asking for trouble. But to
yeah,
have
like
the full-on mummy in there, anyway, I immediately thought of that experience. When I went, I just wanted to look at some pretty pictures.
yeah, because you
And
went
then
to
I
an
had
art museum, not because
that's a
art.
that's a history thing
Yeah,
too.
yeah, you
But
went to
yeah,
an art museum expecting art, and here you are with a body.
correct. And but that's the first thing I thought when I saw those, and I was like, oh no, something's gonna come alive, and not in a fun Robin Williams kind of way. Like, no,
Yeah,
scary kind of way.
yeah, that's what museums are in fiction.
Yep.
They are specifically for things coming alive.
Yep.
Sometimes it's like a full size dinosaur skeleton.
Casually.
Sometimes, yeah, it's yeah, whatever we got in there, it's probably gonna come alive and attack somebody.
Yep. So I'm glad it came back and so quickly
Yes,
so that listeners don't have to hear me complain about it every 5 seconds. Yet we'll see something will catch my eye.
we still got time.
There's time. So many episodes.
And I love it. I'm so glad that there are this many episodes because I understand that this is what life is now, but like I hate going to a show and it's an 8 episode season.
It makes me so sad, honestly. Just again, to even having this many episodes in a show, getting to watch a show with this many episodes is so nice. Because it's
Yes,
just the gift that keeps on giving. Because I'm like, 4 seasons, what, right? 4 seasons in
4 seasons.
and I'm like, almost 100 episodes, 100
Yeah,
episodes. Like, that's how it should be.
that's
Four
how it
seasons.
should be.
And you tell me that it's maybe 30 episodes.
Yeah, what are we doing?
What?
Yeah,
Like, cool. I know so much more money is going into making things look nice, blah, blah, blah. Okay. Back to my Smallville, made in the 2000s, not as nearly as much money as these 8 episode things. Looks great still.
yeah, holds up.
Holds up fine. Don't
So
tell me you can't make me 25 episodes again.
yeah, and this animation is excellent.
Yes.
This is very well animated.
Time got
And
taken.
yeah, you gave me 26, 20, 26, 26. That's what I like.
Beautiful.
So, anyway, anything else on these episodes?
Just had a Calder's back. At the
Yes,
cost of freaking Tula, but Calder's back.
Calder's back. And Artemis
And
is back. Or rather, Artemis is there.
Artemis is there. And if she's the reason Wally's not superheroing anymore, then boo.
I mean, it looks like they have both
No,
decided to,
she did it.
okay.
No, I'm kidding. Good for them for getting an education, but I will be sad if there's not some kind of Wally coming back kind of thing. And Artemis if she wants.
Yeah, and yeah, you can come too.
But yeah, very excited to have Calder back. I will see how I stay vibing with him, but based off of my initial reaction, this feels like this is going to be like me and my excitement whenever
You see Lex.
whenever I see Lex.
And cool. Sometimes we like to have a villain.
And a good one. Yeah.
So, yeah, like the thing is, I'm not less happy to see him.
No, I
So,
think that's the most thrilled I've been so far this season. When he popped up, I was like, oh, finally.
but I do wonder, well, and I know the answer to this, but I do wonder if the squad will have a sharpshooter because I mean, Artemis was the sharpshooter, and we see
Yeah.
that they have a water person, but
Do they?
yeah. But yeah, I wonder if there'll be a sharpshooter.
Yeah.
So
Be
there's
curious.
room for somebody to
Something might
join
happen.
the squad.
Hmm.
Hmm, yeah, because there's a new Robin.
Yes.
Again, there's a new water person. We have a heavy hitter. Superboy's still there. We have a Martian. She's still there. We have some more women.
Yes.
Wonder Girl, Batgirl. So
Which I'm looking forward to them. They're
yeah,
fun, hopefully.
yeah. Wonder Girl was having a great time with Wonder Woman.
She made me when Wonder Woman was like, stop being a
Hey,
fan for
we're
a second
working.
and pull it together. And then great job on the animators because then you just see her Wonder Woman's arms for a second. And I was like, oh my gosh, she's so strong.
Yes,
It's beautiful.
you know I love me some Wonder Woman.
She's amazing.
And that's the thing. Like, I understand why Wonder Girl was like that because I too love to see Wonder Woman work
Yeah.
because she's too fucking much.
She's which I will like to say with that third episode, I feel like I don't see I like I just I when I think of Wonder Woman just really tough, tough, tough. And I've not watched a lot of Wonder Woman content. Let that be an asterisk to it. But like her just like general or genuine just dismay at what they had done. I was like, oh, soft Wonder Woman moment.
Yeah,
And then immediately later she was like, get it together.
yeah,
Don't act silly right now. And I'm like, yeah,
mm,
be serious. Love her.
yeah. Love Wonder Woman. But okay, okay. In the next episode, we will be discussing season 2, episodes 5 and 6. So until then, salutations.